Welcome back. It's time for day 7 of Witchy Life Story. Let's check it out. Let's see. What you got for me today? Ooh, a jade egg. A jade egg. I don't want to know where this came from. I guess I'll just keep this for something later. It would be a waste not to. Okay. Oh, right. I need to know what the orders are for the day. Hello, Tina. Don't worry. This time, it's nothing a positive attitude can fix. But could I get help with a positive attitude? Nothing would make me happier than some incense. Okay, Jonas says I need something special for a potential special someone like to meet. I'm trying to go all out, alright? A charm for some charm? Interesting. Sorry for being vague, but if they read this, they might try something. I'm through dealing with them. I just want some peace of quiet. You need to get them away from me. Send incense. Also keep this a secret. It's either Ruth or the rat I think was in her room. Okay, let's see what they want. Okay, plus yellow Venus. So lavender, yarrow, hollyhock. Lavender, yarrow, hollyhock. And this needs incense. I think this is incense, right? Yes. Okay, cool. Beautiful. Keep crafting. Well, that looks good. That looks fun. Next up, Jonas. He needs a charm for some charm. Heart, orange, and Pluto. So that's going to be rose, calendula, and allium. Okay? Rose, calendula, allium. Here's a charm. Rose, calendula, allium. A new love charm. Ooh, how interesting. Alright. Finally, Naisha, protection, blue, and Pluto. So, rosemary, pea flower, allium. Rosemary, pea flower, allium. And incense again. Cleansing incense. Perfect. Okay, let's go trim our stuff. Oop. Went back into my home again. We will pluck some weeds. Why don't I, yeah, man. I have so much fertilizer, I might as well. I just have so much of it, you know. All these things that take extra days to do, I might as well, just a little fertilizer now and then to get them back. Alright, I just need to make sure everything got watered. Don't want to leave anybody high and dry. Let's see what's going on over here. Can you see these? You can't, okay. Snip, snip, snip. Water, water, water. And pick, pick, pick. Alright. It's that garden done. Once again with the snipping. Once again with the plucking. And once again with the watering. Good. Great. We're gonna compost all our stuff. And away we go. Now this doesn't look watered though. I'm glad I double checked. And I'm glad it kind of shows you from afar that some stuff looks like it's watered or not. That's really great. Okay, to the village we go. Let's go drop off some stuff. Dr. Ruth, she had the potion yesterday. A little nervous about seeing Ruth. The communication spell kind of went a little haywire. Though it did seem to do the trick, so everything's okay. I know I acted out of cruelty. Terrible, absolutely terrible. Can't believe they still got the budget figured out. I'm the mayor, I shouldn't have acted that way. Tina, is it possible to be allergic to magic? I don't think so. Maybe everyone's right. Maybe I am falling apart. Maybe you should not have put in that secret ingredient. Nah, come on now, Ruth. They still got the budget done. Also, I think anyone would have done what you did the way that they were behaving. Yes, but it wasn't exactly the healthy way to handle that situation. I feel like everyone's avoiding me now. I tried to see what I could help with, but everyone said they got it. Mel even cleared my schedule for me. Also, Mel didn't look well. I don't want her taking on any more work. You should look in the mirror, Ruth. That sounds like a good thing to... And then Naisha cooked dinner last night and breakfast this morning is like everyone's treating me like a child. Getting old sucks. Ruth, language. It sucks. You know what's really awful? Can't stop dreaming about going somewhere completely different with all this going on. Where I'm not the lady they all watched grow old and inept. I go on a grand adventure by myself, and when people see me traveling alone, they think, wow, she must be a competent person to be traveling all alone. And then they find me so interesting, and ask me all the places I've been. And they tell me I should write a memoir, so I do. Wow. You should do that. Perhaps someday. But for now, I have too many responsibilities here. I mean, could somebody else be mayor? I suppose that's true. Uh-oh. Don't trigger Robo, Ruth. Not that you shouldn't be mayor. It's just that if you want to do other things. All of what I just said is a fantasy. I'm sure once the festival's over, I'll want to stay put right here. Though maybe with this day off, I'll indulge and read some travel guides to the library. Or I could check out one and read it at Jean's Cafe while drinking a nice coffee. I've always wanted to do that. I think that sounds great. I should get going so you can enjoy your day. Thank you for stopping by, Tina. I owe you for listening to all my old lady rambles. Goodbye. I wonder if it would benefit Ruth to actually get out of Flora for a bit. Sounds like she really needs something new in her life. Ooh. Mercury. It does seem like Ruth is struggling to communicate what she wants. Even if she knows that herself, maybe something attributed to Mercury could help her? I should write that down in my grimoire. Checking on Mel. Winter Mills? Oh, she's sick. She's getting sick. Oh, God. She hasn't slept in days, probably. You enter Mel's office to find her sitting at her desk. Okay. Oh, gosh. You don't sound too good. In Cosmopolitan, it said if you smile, you instantly improve your mood. I don't think this is a mood thing. Maybe Jean was right about the whole needing rest thing? But there are so many requests, demands, and favors, so my schedule is already full to boot. But that's alright, because we have a match. Cosmopolitan says this is just a part of exploring the quantum cycle. The interface between interconnectedness and insight. The future will be a perennial unfolding of synchronicity. Head rush. Do you have a spell that I requested? Yeah, sure. Well, let me get that. Optimism and sense. Oh, here it is. Are you sure you don't want cold medicine? Oh, this is just stress. But if I create a positive outlook on this quickly deteriorating situation before my eyes, then poof! Stress gone, cold gone. Oh, I feel a little... Uh-oh, here we go again. You may be ruled by stagnation without realizing it. Well, I really don't think you're okay. And by not okay, you mean delirious. To embark on the vision quest is to become one with it. This is even worse than the other day. Have you found your myth? The infinite is calling to you via ultrasonic energy. Oh my god, what to do? What to do? I should light this incense. Mel tries to light a match after match, but she keeps dropping them. Why don't you let me do that? Take the matches and you light the incense. Mel sticks her face right into the smoke and inhales. Optimism. I need to figure out how to get her out of this sickness-induced craze. You can just have her leave here. What? Walk away? Oh, I thought it was have her leave. It's incantation time again, isn't it? He sort of caused this mess, but if Mel can get through this, maybe the rest will work itself out. Alright, Mel, I need you to focus. We're gonna try incantations again to get you through all of this again. Yes, teach me our witchy ways. Repeat after me just like you did last time. Run them all, let them rot. Nothing matters, it never did. No more fear and no more fret. Everything is fine, don't forget. Yes, it is possible to eradicate the things that can extinguish us, but not without understanding on our side. That's, right, I guess? But that wasn't the incantation at all. I love magic. I should have known you weren't listening. Those incense are really clearing up my... Mel, look at me. We're trying to do magic. You like magic, right? Magic makes all our problems go away. Yes. To do magic, I need you to repeat what I say. To do magic, I need you to repeat what I say. Yeah, just like that, but not that. Repeat the incantation with the full intention. Repeat the incantation with full intention. Okay, stop. Just look at me and repeat the following words. No more fear and no more fret. Everything is fine. Don't forget. No more fear and no more fret. Everything is... Don't forget when the alignment of the stars is correct. So close. How should you navigate this karmic stratosphere? Life form. Look within and recreate yourself. I just don't think I can do this, Mel. To embark on the journey is to become one with it. Today's science tells us that the essence of nature is peace. What do I do? Try one more time. That's right, Tina. Keep it together. If anyone can lift Mel's mood enough to cure a cold, it's me. One more time with passion. Mel, hear my words. No more fear. No more fret. Everything is fine. Don't... What the... Mel, you're supposed to be... What's going on here? Maybe if I grind up these incenses, sort them, they'll be more effective. Mel, no! Those incenses are lit! The optimism it burns! Look, I had it all under control, okay? Mel was about to have a major breakthrough, but... Okay, fine. Mel has been spouting nonsense, and I tried to help, but I didn't know what to do. Is that a crime? John puts his hands on Mel's head. Oh, it's my Johnny Poo. Come on, Mel. Time to head home. Is there soup? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Before John and Mel walk outside the door, John stops and looks at you. By the way, it's not a crime to not know what to do. John carries Mel through the door and towards home. At least I tried. Well, I knew what to do. It's just that we didn't have the option to do what I wanted us to do. You arrive at Jonas's home. You can smell the stench of way too much cologne emanating from the door. Ugh, I don't think there's a strong enough love spell to overcome this amount of cologne. Jonas, are you alive in there? Jonas stampedes the door. Yes, it's spell time. More like smell time. Is that cologne really necessary? Do you have my spell or not? Just saying. Here you go. This is such a cute little charm. I want to make all of these in real life. Sweet deal. Alright, gotta go. No, not so fast. First you gotta tell me something. Who's it for? Hot people, obviously. Not anyone more specific? Come on, you can tell me. Yeah, well, maybe it's you. Yeah, well, you need more than a spell for that. That's why I'm glad you're still here. You are? You will, yeah. I need a wing witch, obviously. Jeez. Right. A wing witch. And exactly what does a wing witch do? Helps me pick up hot people. Don't you have a festival to build? Yeah, but Mel said sometimes maybe I need a break after the other day. Mel advised taking a break? Yeah, why? It's nothing. It's probably a good idea. Great, so I thought maybe you could use some more of those magic words again, even though they only kind of worked last time. It's not like I have a lot of witches to choose from, so... Excuse me. I'm the best default witcher ever was. Yeah, of course you are. What was that? Did you say something? What do I have to do? Get down on my knees and beg? Right, of course. Oh, great wing witch Tina, please say some magic words so I might attract hot people. Great wing witch Tina does have a nice ring to it. I guess you could spare some magic words for Jonas again. Is this really worth your effort? Oh, great one. Very well, how about this? May you find love that is as loyal as true. Find love, happiness, and all that stuff. Maybe see hot people wherever you go. I'm gonna go with that one. Maybe one will fancy you. You never know. Oh, I know. Time to charm. Jonas ties the new love charm to his belt. Alright, well, good luck. Aren't you coming with me? Coming with you to where? I don't know. I was thinking about the park or something. The park? To pick up hot people? Sure, it's a nice day. Plenty of people will be walking around there. If you say so. What's wrong with the park? Parks are lovely. They sure are, but they're not the first place that comes to mind as pickup spots. But like, Jean runs the only restaurant bar thing in town. He'll just make me eat his latest experiment. That sounds amazing. Only you would think so. Let's go. He's probably sick of all the sweets. Because he probably eats all of Jean's sweets all the time. You and Jonas head to the park and find a bench. At least Jonas was right about one thing. It's a nice day outside. Look at that odd person. Oh wait, I think that's a tree. Look, there's one though. Wait, that's a tree too. What the heck is wrong with my eyes today? Maybe someone's a little too desperate. I'm not desperate. Ugh, maybe it's a charm. You better not be blaming my magic again. I got an idea. What? Jonas takes off the charm and throws it. What the heck? It's not my charm's fault you can't meet hot people. And that's littering. Well, maybe somebody will pick it up who needs it. Such a nice day. I think I'd just rather sit here without a care in the world. Did you hear that? I never get tired of the outdoors. Not to mention I tan well. He does look like he tans well. Jonas, I think there's something in the... Mel, on the other hand, she just burns. I remember this one time that a big dog jumps out from the bush, and it fetches Jonas's charm. Ah, doggy, it's so cute! Big golden retriever energy for Jonas. Wolf Wolf says doggy. Wolf! Doggy! Ew, it stings. Oh, he just needs some brushing and a bath is all. I wonder if he has a home. Well, I don't see a collar. I could use a new test subject. Tina, don't worry, I won't let the nasty witch hurt you. What, are you gonna take him home or something? Yeah. Well, that was fast. When I commit, I commit. How about I get home and clean you up? That sounds good, boy. Let's get going then. Just think, maybe he and Ramsey could be best friends. Ramsey could take him. I said friends. Anyway, we should get going. All these mats might take a while to get out. But you're gonna be such a pretty boy when we're done, aren't you? Jonas walks off with the dog beside him. Maybe your charm worked after all? It's like there's Jean. Time for snacks with Jean. You walk up to Jean's house, you can smell something cooking, but it doesn't smell like anything you smelled before. You knock on the door, and Jean opens it up. Perfect timing. Come to the kitchen. Yes! Follow Jean to the kitchen and smell some cheesy, buttery goodness. Would you like a grilled cheese sandwich? A grilled cheese sandwich? I want that bad right now. What's that? You've never had. Jean slams a plate in front of you. On it is a sandwich of melted cheese. It looks greasy. Eat it. Okay. Take a bite. What is this? This melted cheese with crusty yet buttery bread charred to perfection? Before you know it, it's all gone. Delicious, right? Delicious is an understatement. Are you a kitchen witch? Have you really never had grilled cheese before? If food doesn't have some sort of magical intention behind it, there's no point in eating it. At least that's what my family says. Though I suppose my grandma's a bit more relaxed in that concept. Do you want to learn how to make it? You would teach me such an advanced technique? It's not advanced. Anyone can make it. I doubt that. Let me show you. You walk over to the stove. All Jean does is slice some bread, butter it, and put some cheese on it. That's it? That's it. Of course, all the ingredients are of the highest quality. I baked this bread this morning. And churn the butter yourself? No, I purchased it from a farm in another village. And the cheese. The fewer the ingredients, the better quality they should be. Of course, the most combinations of bread, butter, and cheese are wonderful. Are you making grilled cheese for the festival? No, I'm still working on the madeleines. Well, you should definitely make grilled cheese if they don't work out. They're going to work out. Oh, of course they are. I was just saying, I just needed a break today. Make something simple. A dish doesn't need to be a work of art to be delicious. It can be the same with magic, you know? A simple spell is better than a more complex one, depending on the situation. Not every spell needs to be a ritual, my gran used to say. And did you listen? No. She should have said not every ritual needs to be an experiment. Though I can't guarantee I would have listened to that either. I don't think either of us is very good at listening. Well, you have your own restaurant. Do you have to listen to people? To customers and critics? Critics? John falls silent again. People who rate your restaurant. Oh, do you get a lot of those? Every once in a while. Sounds stressful. It is. It can either make you feel like a world-class chef, or the complete opposite. If they're anything like my family, it's usually the complete opposite, so I get it. Will there be critics at the festival? Take Jean's silence as a yes. I see. I bet there isn't a critic who wouldn't love your grilled cheese, though. I'd criticize that critic for not having taste, if that were the case. You could curse them. You'd let me do that? Of course, I'd rather you just get a positive review. But you know where to find me if the day comes. I should probably get all this cleaned up and return to studying. Sounds good. Thanks again for the grilled cheese. Must be hard to be creative with all that pressure. Ah, the sun, eh? The sun? Sun represents creativity and ambition. Yeah, that's perfect for Jean. Let's take a note of that in my grimoire. Alright, check on Naisha. Going into the studio and see Naisha cowering in a corner. Naisha, are you okay? Thank God you're here. Please tell me you have the spell that I requested. Sure, yeah. Incense, great. Can you light them? Sure. Where do you keep the matches? Matches? Don't you have any? Not on me, no. Then how am I supposed to... That's out again! There's something else in here, isn't there? Okay, fine, yes, there is. Happy now? What are they? Who cares? Look at my precious paints. They've been drinking them straight from the bottle. I can't make art if they keep eating my supplies. But so much for smoking them out since someone doesn't carry matches on them. Yeah, I get it. Witches love burning stuff. That doesn't mean we walk around carrying matches. Anyways, it sounds like these critters are something more than your regular lousy energy. A basic cleansing isn't strong enough for them. What do we do then? Great end of the situation you're not great in. Meddling with the spirits is pretty advanced stuff. Maybe talking with them will help? It can't be hard. Gran makes it look easy. And I'm Gran's best student. Well, we're gonna have a chat with them. A chat? Let me get a pot of tea with some biscuits then. Just salt will do. Have you got any? You're being serious? I've got salt. I use it for watercolor sometimes. Let me grab it. Naisha goes off and gets the salt. Here you go. Now, I need to know one thing before we start. Do you know what these creatures are called? The last witch called them Fibbly Nibblies. Fibbly what? Fibbly Nibblies. I've never heard of those, but okay. Now I need to... Hold on. You're not just, like, pulling my leg, are you? What do you mean? You actually believe me? Of course. I care about you, so why wouldn't I? Oh. I mean, no one's ever outright believed in me before. It was tough when I was a kid. You've seen the Fibbly Nibbly since you were a kid? Yeah, and they used to get me in all sorts of trouble at school. Because of them, I couldn't concentrate as much as the other kids. Then I would yell at them, and obviously no one else could see them, so like, maybe this time we'll get it sorted once and for all, okay? Thanks. Now, I need to cast a circle, and once it's cast, neither of us can leave until I take it down. Yeah, sure. You pour some salt into your hand. You notice bits of dirt in it. Hopefully this salt is good enough. Earth, element of trees, rocks, and flowers, I call upon you to guide and guard us in this circle. Air, element of thoughts and communication, I call upon you to guide and guard us in this circle. Fire, element of passion and creativity, I call upon you to guide and guard us in this circle. Water, element of the ebb and flow of life, I call on you to guide us and guard us in this circle. Okay, we should be good now to start talking. Go and ask your first question. Why are you here? Take a deep breath, empty your mind, and await an answer from the Fibbly Nibblies. Do you hear anything? Give me a second. Take a few moments, but you don't hear anything. Could Naisha be lying? No. Story about her childhood sounded too sincere. You could definitely sense at least something's energy in here. You listen for a few more moments when... I think I hear something. Really? What are they saying? I'm not sure. They're speaking a language I feel like I almost understand, but I don't. Oh, they're doing that again? They act like that when they're extra annoyed. You can understand them? If you can talk to them, then why am I doing this? I can't talk to them when they're like this. That's why I need your help. You get the feeling there's a lot more going on here than Naisha's telling you. Let me see what I can figure out then. Any information, even slightly wrong, is good information, right? I think you hear them saying they want to help, they're bored, they like to watch you struggle, they're bored. I'm not here to entertain them. Maybe if you do, they'll go away? They're aware I have real ambitions, right? My life isn't a game. Ugh, it doesn't matter what they want. What will make them go away? I feel like you can just barely understand what they're saying. Making a patty face? They'll say they leave when they want. Sacrificing your firstborn. They're making a patty face. For real? I mean, if they could learn to behave, they could stay. And what does behave mean? Staying out of my way, being quiet, not eating paint. Not getting much of this, conversation. You can sense the Fibbly Nibbly's presence, but you still can't completely understand them. Maybe you need to take another approach with Naisha and her spirit friends? I disappeared. Tina, what am I supposed to do? You don't know? Do it. Sacrifice your firstborn. Become friends? Maybe? Do you know how hard I had to work to get people to take me seriously again? I had to get into a top art school, and then I had to be at the top of that top art school. So no, I won't be friends with these creatures again. Again? Oh my gosh, they were the imaginary friends she had as a kid. Remember she said that she had imaginary friends? Interesting. I bet they were her friends. You know what? I think I'm just done here for today. I'm gonna go home and work there. I've got too much to be dealing with this. Naisha turns to walk out of the circle. Naisha, wait! The circle! I need to take it! Before you can stop her, Naisha steps out of the circle. You both hear the sobbing of the Fibbly Nibblies. Tina! Suddenly, a tornado of art supplies goes flinging paint across the wall. Thunder clouds of glitter explode. It rains charcoal and pastels. Run! You both managed to escape the art studio in one piece, though you are a bit of a mess. Let's wait for things to settle down. We'll come back later to clean up the mess. It doesn't matter. All my art supplies are ruined now. Now I'm not getting the mural done for the festival. Naisha runs off towards home. Think about chasing after her for a second, but maybe she needs some time alone. Maybe trying to talk to Fibbly Nibblies wasn't such a good idea after all. What about Devin? Oh, I kind of don't want to go in there. I won't blame Devin if they still want to be alone. You knock on the door. Come in. You went to the music studio. Devin still looks pretty down. Oh, Tina. Thought you'd be some company. Do you want to sit? You and Devin take a seat on the couch. Both just sit there in silence for a bit. Devin puts their head on your shoulder. I'm sorry about yesterday. I feel like I keep asking you for spells and then messing them up. I wouldn't blame yourself. Your sloppy handwriting didn't help, and neither did your half knowledge of runes. Why can't I ever seem to know what to do? I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to compose music for people. You make good tea. Oh my gosh, tea. Devin jumps off the couch. Should I make some? It's so impolite of me not to ask. That's not what I meant at all. I meant you make good tea as something you know how to do well. Oh, I see. Devin sits back down. I know. Let's explore the mountains and get out of the stuffy studio. Yeah, I think I'd like that. You and Devin head to the mountains. Wow, I'm really out of shape. Maybe I've been spending too much time in the studio. Me too. Maybe I've been spending too much time in my cottage. I think the mountains were a bad idea. How about we take a seat on these rocks? Yes, please. You and Devin take a seat. Getting out was a good suggestion. I'm feeling better already. Can I ask you something again? Of course. How do you know what spells to make people? Oh, wow. I experiment. But you usually get them right, which means you do something with intent. It's just a skill passed down to Von Teasels and fine-tuned with our training. We take in people's feelings and sense what plants, crystals, minerals, etc. can help them. The more experience a Von Teasel witch is, the more precise they can be. That includes experience with people's feelings, but also the natural world. The more you can dig into somebody's feelings, and the more knowledge of Mother Nature's materials, the more you have to work with. I see. I guess you can't use that skill to figure out what kind of music I should write. Unfortunately not. But let me ask you a question though. If you can compose any kind of music, what would it be? Honestly, I don't know. There are so many different kinds of musical instruments and sounds out there. I guess I'm kind of similar to you. The more types of music I can study, the more kinds I can write. That's why I like composing music for people. Everyone wants something a little different. And it's fun figuring out what people want. Usually. So, usually composing music isn't as difficult for you. I mean, there's always some kind of challenge, but it feels like something a little more, too. Music has the power to bring people together, and I want this music to bring Flora together. But I haven't figured out how to incorporate Flora yet. Maybe some local musicians could help. Have you asked Mel and Ruth about it? I'm too nervous. I feel like they've already given me enough, and there's not much time left. But I do want people to enjoy what I compose this time, more than usual. Because you're writing it for your best friend's festival? And you'll be listening too. Do you not want to hear? Of course I do. I just don't want you to stress out about me at all. I want you to compose whatever makes you happy. When you're happy, I'm happy. Thanks, Tina. Naisha just isn't the type who would ask you to compose music if she didn't think you could do it. That's true. From what I can tell, she loves this village. Chances are she want to ask someone she could trust. At least that's what I would do. I might have ruined that trust after yesterday, but beating myself up about it won't help anyone. I might as well head back to the studio and try again. I'm sure you'll figure it out. I guess we'll see. Thanks for walking with me, though. I know I'm pretty down, but it did help cheer me up. I'm glad. Good luck with the composing. The sun. Yeah, creativity and optimism is just what Devin needs. Let me write that down in my grimoire. Let me check out my grimoire. I almost used the wrong keyboard. Hold on. Let's see what we got so far for folks. Devin and Jean and Ruth we know a bit more about. Tomorrow I'll probably find out more about Naisha, Jonas, and Mel. Cool. It's looking like the sun. We're gonna have, I wonder like all this stuff we're gonna have to do. Like, I wanna go look at my little dealio real quick. This thing. I wonder, because there's only a certain amount of placements, right? There's only a few things you could put up here. So I wonder how much I can help, you know? Who I can help. Well, I can definitely replace this with something. Some of that. Some chamomile, some chamomile. Alright, I do want to keep going. However, I think I'm going to wrap it up here for tonight just because I don't want to stress my voice too much before I do my show today. Doing some Mass Effects. And also playing a sponsor game. And then I gotta also save my voice for my brother's appointment. So, let me make sure my little birdie doesn't have anything. Ooh, Ramsey's got something. Uh-huh. Sneaky little bird. Ramsey doesn't have anything. Alrighty. Oh, actually, before I quit, I think it saves at the sleepy time. So it saves right there. Perfect. So we'll pick it up from here next time. I will have to pick it up right here next time. So I will see you soon for that. Bye-bye.